Welcome to our brand new office space. I want to give you a tour. We are going to open this in 3 days. So there's a little bit of construction, but here, come on, let's go check it out. Okay, so first and foremost, this is going to be our amazing conference studio. Don't know how the doors open yet because we don't technically work here quite yet, but this conference area has the most gorgeous view of Miami. Look at that, you can see downtown Miami straight from this conference area. You know, quite honestly, having an office like this, and especially a view where there's a conference table like this, has been a dream of mine since I was probably 12 years old. I remember thinking one day I would grow up and be this really powerful woman who walks into a building that's a tall building that has a gorgeous view, where I would hold meetings, where I would have important people to talk to and work to do. And the manifestation of this building is really this dream that I had when I was 12 years old. And so today, to be able to be opening it, well, not today, but in 3 days from now, and actually have the feeling of walking into this massive building. Not only is this building massive and beautiful, but as part of the Cardone brand, we own this building, which is even cooler. But it's for me really this like, wow, I can't believe that I thought this when I was young. I thought this is who I would be when I turned 30 years old. I thought that this is what my life could look like. And now here we are opening this incredible office building that I picked out every single detail. You're gonna notice it's all black and white. I love black and white, but it's this visualization. And so for me, that's such a reminder of the images of the things that we want. If you can really choose to like hone in on those things and imagine what the view would look like, and imagine what this light fixtures would look like, and imagine what the table would look like, and who you are going to become and what that ideal version of yourself is, you really can create those things. And you shouldn't feel silly about it. You shouldn't feel like those dreams of yours are dumb or not worthy. Like, just dream about it and think about it and do what you have to do in order to make those things happen. But never feel silly or small when you're dreaming about those things, because at the time I probably thought, I don't know how I'm going to get there, but it doesn't really matter at this moment how you get there. The first step is really visualizing what could it look like. And so for me, this really is the reality of that coming to life. So let's show you the rest of the space. We are in the kitchen. Can we just talk about the stone for a second? This is cooler than my house. I'm just gonna be honest. I think that this is like so freaking sick. I am excited about being able to create this environment for our team where they get to work here. And what you might not remember when you're creating a space for your team to work is like, how do you create inspiration for them so that when they show up, they're excited about the space that they're in. They feel like it's elevated and they feel like it's beautiful, and it becomes something that is like a part of why they're looking forward to going to work. Man, the space is so beautiful. It would be amazing to be able to have this in my house. It'd be amazing to just have a view like this. When you provide that to your team members, it's a different level of intentionality. It's a different level of creation, and you're making, like, we don't have to spend this. You're making this real for people to be like, wow, I could have a kitchen counter like this. I could have a view like this one day. And it's this reinforcement of what you're trying to create with your business and helping your team members really visualize what success could look like for them. So this countertop was a big investment. I'm already thrilled about this investment. This thing makes me smile every single time I walk by it. I'm like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe that this is our countertop. And it doesn't end there, because I'm pumped. Like, you can tell I designed this, right? I'm pumped about this black and white backsplash. A note about the details. No detail is too small to care about. When you look at this beautiful backsplash, we paid tens of thousands of dollars to put this backsplash in, and they put white outlets. Do you see the white outlets? Yeah, you do, because they stick out like a sore thumb. So what do you do when something sticks out like a sore thumb and it's not something that you like? You have it changed. These are not staying. These should be black outlets, and they will be black outlets, but that's something, it's more of a little bit of a leadership lesson of like, hey, if something's wrong, you fix it. And you have the conversation and you make it look the way that you want it to look, because you're spending the money to create this space. You're spending the money and the energy and the attention on creating something amazing. So when something isn't perfect, I'm gonna show you about 100 things that aren't perfect. You just get them fixed, and you have the expectation that it should be exactly the way that you want it. So speaking of the way that you want it, let's go into the classroom. This is our brand new state-of-the-art classroom with, again, the most gorgeous view of Miami. Our clients, our team members are going to have meetings in here. Can you imagine being a client? I'm a client and I have $1 million business and I want to grow my business and I'm looking to Cardinal Ventures to be inspired. The environment that we've created for you to be inspired in. Is it a 10? I think it's a 10X. I think this is phenomenal. It's going to be someplace where people's lives are changed. And so thinking with that, like what's the intentionality about? What does the space look like? What is the ambiance like? They get to experience the kitchen as well. A lot of people don't have access and like nice things aren't real to them, especially when they're in the process of growing a business, or for your team members when they're in the process of helping the business succeed, helping their department grow. And so again, having these like really intentional moments of like, these are quality desks, these are really expensive chairs, really expensive chairs. But we chose to do that not to be wasteful, not to be just like throwing money at things, but to create an experience, because we know that people are looking to us, they're looking to our brand to help them grow and scale their businesses. So if we're not giving them a 10X experience, we're not really doing our job of creating that belief in them. So I'm so pumped about this space. It's going to be absolutely amazing to teach courses right here. As a presenter, like how amazing is this? Not just from a experience standpoint for the attendees, but it just feels spectacular. It feels like, man, this is big. I'm on top of a city. And you want to feel that energy when you're presenting something. You want to feel like, wow, I'm in the right place. I'm doing the right thing. And to me, this gives. It gives and it gives and it gives. Okay, let's keep going. So this space will not be ready in 3 days from now. This will be a couple of weeks later, but we are going to have Cardone Capital in our space with us. So the side of the 10X community that is focused on investing in multifamily properties, that entire team is going to be sitting back here with us. So we have Cardone Ventures, our business owners, our 10Xers who are looking to take their business from 5 million to 50, 10 million to 100. And then we also have the investors, because think of what a beautiful marriage. When somebody grows their business to 50 million and they now have additional income, where do they post it? Inside our multifamily units. They put it in Cardone Capital. And so it's a really great marriage to be able to have our investors and our business owners be able to be in the exact same space. Okay, let's go on to the rooms now. So this is one of the rooms that will have team members sitting. You'll notice that we have these cool screens. Now, let me just tell you about these cool screens. The intention, this word intention sometimes does not meet reality. The intention was, if I'm a team member sitting here and notice there are other desks right behind, if I'm a team member, I might not want my clients or the vendors or the people I'm on a call with to see the people behind me. I don't want to create that privacy. So it's like, oh my gosh, let's have these cool screens. The screens can be behind them. Then they can just, have their own space. Now, when I thought up this genius idea about a year ago, this was before Zoom had those backgrounds where you can like blur out, or you can put some like cool effect around you. So I don't know how useful these are going to be, but to me, it still shows the level of thought that went into, man, how do we create a great experience for our team members? How do we ensure that they're comfortable in their space? Like, we really were thinking about, okay, if you put 4 people in a room, what are the challenges that they're going to have with working with 3 other people? And so these screens were a huge component. Also, every single person gets the most amazing view of Miami. Like, there is not a bad view in this entire office space. So let's keep going on this tour. I didn't really point this out when we first walked in. However, I'm obsessed. Not only is the countertop this amazing stone, but it's also the wall, like the entryway of the building. And you'll notice that the material also repeats here. I'm a big proponent in a space of repeating materials. Sometimes people are like, oh, this is what's gonna be in the entry, and then this is what's gonna be in the kitchen, and then this is what's gonna be in the living room. I'm not that type of designer. If you see in my house, if you see any place that I've designed, I'm really a huge proponent of creating a cohesive space where everything feels like it was meant to be together. It's not like one room is some totally different design than another room. And now they're vacuuming, so we should probably, oh no, they just stopped vacuuming. So anyway, I think that this is amazing. Now you will notice, just like something I'm a little bit of a stickler about, the yellow lights. These lights are yellow, the lights everywhere else are white. So what do you think we're doing with the yellow lights? Do you think they're gonna stay? they're not gonna stay because lights should all be the same color. This is a preference of mine, but if you are designing a space, just remember, like, don't have two different color lights. It does not look good unless you like that sort of thing. I do not like that sort of thing. This is gonna be our state-of-the-art studio. I'm gonna close this so you don't hear the vacuum. It looks like a black room right now, right? I blend in to this room. Oh, can you see me? I don't know, yeah, okay. This is gonna be a state-of-the-art studio. We're gonna have a variety of different sets. This tens and tens of thousands of dollars worth of screens and equipment. It's probably actually 100,000 plus. Do you think it's 100,000 plus, JC? Hundreds of thousands, I stand corrected. Hundreds of thousands of dollars invested in the screens that are gonna be in the studio so that we can create content, so that Brandon, myself, everybody 10X, the Cardinal Capital Group, Grant, Elena, all of us can utilize this space, be part of creating more content just like this, and it's gonna be freaking sick. What's also cool is we've put this like glass between the studio and the place where our team will be sitting to help produce the content, to edit the content so that they can see into the studio. It can still be quiet while they're working on things, but there's like, JC, I don't even know what this stuff is. This looks like something I used to play with as a kid. Maybe a DJ set. Maybe not. I don't know what the frick this is, but I think it has something to do with all of the amazing equipment that's gonna be in here at some point in time. And let me know actually what content you're interested in. If you drop in the comments below what content you would like to see. Do you wanna see more like casual content? Do you wanna see more content in front of a screen? Let me know, put it in the comments. Okay, let's finish this tour. Okay, we'll conclude the tour here. I might show you Brandon's office in a later tour because his office is sick. However, he's not super happy about what the furniture looks like at this particular moment. This is my office. I have a straight shot looking into downtown Miami. And what's also pretty cool is straight down this view, I literally see our house. Our house is 3 minutes away from the office and it's like a straight shot. You wanna show them what the shot looks like? See that tall glass building all the way at the end of that waterway? That is our house. That's where we live. Pro tip, whether you're the business owner, a leadership team member, or a brand new team member out of business, I highly recommend, and one of the greatest things that you can do to be successful is living close to the place that you work. I love living 3 minutes away. It allows me to just get here and to be here on Saturdays and Sundays, and it doesn't feel like it's this 45-minute trek or it's this 30-minute trek or I have to deal with traffic. Nope, it's fast. And when it's fast, I'm more apt to be here. It makes for an easier lifestyle. I'm not wasting all that time in the car. And now I know you can listen to podcasts and you can do other things, and some people like driving, but for me, I wanna be as quick to get to work as possible so that I can go from, I just got ready, I'm ready for the day, to I'm working, I'm here at the office, I'm meeting with the teams, I have close proximity. And it really is something that has really changed my life in both Scottsdale and here in Miami, just being so close to the office where there isn't that tension. So speaking of being close to the office, if you happen to live in Miami, or maybe you don't live in Miami, but you're looking for a place to work that is 10X, you're looking for a place that can change the trajectory of your life, you're looking for a place where you can make money, like real money, you're looking for a remarkable place with team members who are interested in your success and your growth, I would love to have you look into joining our team at cardinalventures.com/careers, because we are actively hiring. This space I know will be filled shortly. This crazy thing happened when we took over this space in Scottsdale. There was room for 120 team members. At the time we had 40. And Brandon and I were so nervous to sign this 6-month lease. Well, that was about a year and a half ago. And we've had to add 20 desks to the space. We are bursting at the seams, and we've now expanded into another location because we've grown so quickly. As you can tell, the space is going to fill up so fast because we are growing. And with that growth comes massive opportunities for people who are looking to level up their lives, people who are looking to contribute to an organization that's growing, to truly help business owners and do remarkable work alongside people that are totally kick-ass and 10x. So if you're interested in working with us, go to cardinalventures.com/careers. I think the link will be right here. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. If not, just go directly to that link and let me know what type of content you want to see from our brand new space. We are going to be investing a significant amount of time and make a huge priority out of creating content inside this space. So I want to know directly from you what type of content you would like to see. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, hit the little notification bell in order to get notified when these YouTube videos drop, and I will see you next time.